Okay, guys. This is Thursday, so let's do a quick market update. So you can see, let me start with AUD card. AUD card. I'll just put in the daily time frame so you can see what happened. So when market opened this, I was looking at this pair last week, and when we opened, this was on Monday. We were trading up at this zone, and nice, interestingly, on Tuesday we had this break engulfing candle. This one here. This break engulfing candle is what gave me the confidence that okay, this market is still it still has potential of dropping down. Yeah, and look what we did after this engulfing candle. I just needed that pullback. Then when we switch to forward time frame, you can see the uh daily engulfing candle happened at this point. So you can see in the forward time frame, interestingly, we had this nice double top. You can see double top, and I remember telling that I'll only be interested in this pair once we break below this four structure point so that the four can be bearish. And you see what happened, we broke below, then we tested, and also we were below this EMA. You can see this that blue line. Yeah, so after we tested this level, this was our new lower high and new lower low, and this was our OG level where I can look to sell this thing at this point here. So you can see once market touched there, I didn't get the entry point in the forward time frame, but again, interesting on the forward time frame, it has given us this nice evening star. You can see, but this is just too way more risky. Let's say if I was to just wait for this evening start to happen so I can take my trade, I would be taking a 1-to-1, which is not making sense for me. But if you want, you could have waited for this, then just like see a way you can reduce this stop loss by risk to reward by maybe waiting for these major pullbacks, or maybe after the retest of the EMA at that point, then you enter from there. Yeah, but either way, if you switch to the 1 hour time frame, you can see once we had the retest at this level, we didn't have any nice entry point. You can see market broke even above, then again broke below, then retested, then we had this nice engulfing 1 hour candle there. This was a perfect entry signal for you to enter at that point. Oh, because again, interestingly, you can see we had this nice evening star, but we were above the area where I was looking to sell at. So I waited for this thing to happen there. Then you enter your trade and put your stop loss right above this point, which is 30 pips, or if you want at this point, but this is better. Then see what happened. We had a nice push to the downside. We had the very nice push to the downside. This is in the 1 hour perspective though. Let's see if you wanted to enter on the 30 minutes time frame. You can see it's literally the same thing playing out here. You can see after the break, retest, and the sale again, the same thing. You see, this is why I like this type of retest and this major retest, not this one here, because even this one can be a trade setup, but you have to put your stop loss again all the way to here, you see. But mostly you put your stop loss right here and you'll be wicked out, you see. You'll be wicked out, and let's say you have to push it all the way up there, you see. So I like to wait a major pullback, not just a small retest. So this is why I placed my entry at that point, you see. Then market dropped, entered a little bit of drawdown again. So interestingly, we're having a new potential setup of selling this thing also. Yeah, you can see on the 30 minutes time frame where the break above, where the break above now. Then this was the retest to our entry point, a little bit of drawdown, then back in the profits. Then now you can see, let me put this in the forward time frame. You will see what's going on. Interesting, on the forward time frame, we're having this nice double top, and we're having this break of this structure point there, you see. So you can look for re-entries at this point also. Let me now just put the 1 hour, maybe the 1 hour will be better. Yeah, this is the 1 hour time frame. So mind you, we are still in this one, the major one. But what I liked about the 1 hour was after this engulfing candle here, you see, After this bearish engulfing, after the double top, the break retest, the engulfing, this is a perfect time to re-enter this thing. You see, but I've not entered yet. I just want to see if this 2 hour candle, even though we won't see it now, probably to end with this nice doji. The next 2 hour candle to close at this point so I can enter the sell, because I want to see also the engulfing candle happen or a morning star happen during the 2 hour session or 4 hour, because this is re-entry. I'm just stacking up, so I have to be pretty sure that the market won't draw me back to this point here, because maybe let's say if it draws me back here, then this is a losing trade. I have to lose twice, you see. So I want to see full confirmation so that even if I win, I win. If I miss this trade, okay, I'll just stick to this one and I'll lose at least one trade, not losing twice, you see. So that's what I'm looking for, but it's already playing out. If you want, you can be early seller and sell it now, but I just want some full confirmation. Yeah, especially as I was saying, this is a nice entry, but I don't like this type of retest. It's just a small break retest. At least something like this. You see, you've seen this engulfing candle, this from a market structure, price action happening here. I would like it to happen at this point, because at least there's a nice pullback, you see, not this one. So that's what I'm looking for. But the 30 minutes time frame for now, yeah, even in 30 minutes time frame, even though we are this nice morning star formation, you can enter if you want, but for me, I personally just want to see something cleaner and something giving me confirmation that we are not going back to the drawdowns here, because I don't want to lose twice, because this is a re-entry. Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm looking at, and you've seen what's happening already. The market is trading above, so I just hope I can see something nice in the next 2 hour candle, because this one will probably end like this. Yeah, but and you see, we get the bearish engulfing, we can re-enter, especially that now we will reduce the risk, you see. So that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, so and you know, it's a two-way thing. You can, if you want, if you miss the entry, you can re-enter now as your first trade, you see. You can enter now based on this bearish engulfing and your stop loss right above here, because this is now trading below, and I just didn't want to take it. I just don't want to take it because I've already entered one position, you see. So it's only right if we at least just keep one, but re-enter after full confirmation, so that if we lose one, you see. So this is a very clean trade also. The Euro CHF, I already got my TP. You can clearly see what I was talking about. We're selling at a very strong point, mind you. We're selling at a very strong point. The market has been bearish. We had this retest on Friday and another pullback on Monday. So after that, I just wanted to see some, just a way I can render this thing, you see. This happened on Tuesday last week, on Wednesday, on Thursday. This was Wednesday again. No, sorry, this happened on Tuesday, which is this week. Sorry, this was yeah, this was on Monday. Friday at that night, Friday at that nice push. No, sorry, where are we? Where am I losing myself here? Okay, let me just remove this because it's confusing. Okay, so you can see we closed our, means okay, yeah, this was Monday right here. Monday was at this point. Okay, and was at this point. Then let me just do this because this is not my structure. Yeah, so I was looking at selling this thing at this level here, because this was the original uh place where I have to sell at here, you see. But I missed it for some reason, so I just entered another trade. Yeah, so I could have caught two if I was away, because the reason why I entered, because this was a nice 4 hour level of resistance here, and market was trading below already. But let's say I entered based off this rejection here. Let me put in the 30 minutes time frame. So you can see this is what happened in the 30 minutes time frame. Let me just remove this. This is the rejection. Okay, so you can see market at the push to down. This was on Friday, that's why we missed this one. It retested the level on Friday, then we're waiting for the shift at this point here. Then you can see we are the break retest. So initially, if it was on a Monday, I would have entered my trade there, then my stop loss right above here, and my take profit down here. You see, probably even down here. This is on the 30 minutes perspective. And interestingly, on Monday, it also did the same thing. It came and gave me a nice even in star formation here for me to re-enter again. You see here. So I could have again entered at this same point. You see? Then capitalized after this also, because you can see again this thing was very bearish. Then again we had the nice break break retest, nice bearish engulfing here, also re-entered. So it's we could have got two, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, but I missed this one, so I ended up taking this other one here. Yeah, so this one I'm no longer interested in this pair. Maybe, yeah, I'm no longer interested. Maybe we'll see if how the weekly will end. But for now, I'm just looking on selling this thing. Since we're now bearish, I just have to find my way to sell this thing again. That's the one way I'm trading this pair. Or again, if you can give me another confirmation at this point, also I'm selling again. Not until we are bullish. Then NZD card, what are we having on NZD card? NZD card, I'm patiently waiting for the 4 out of 10 bullish, because we are now at the level where I should be looking for buys. Yeah, and this is what I want. I want it to be like this. I want it to even to make new lower lows, so that once it breaks, I'll have the 4 hour will be bullish and the weekly will be bullish, so I can now sell. But for now, I'm just waiting. But my next point where I can look for buys is here. This was my first point. Yeah, so I'm not really rushing this. I'm not really rushing it. So because we can see we are very bullish on this pair, very bullish. We just have to find a perfect point to buy it. And if I can catch a buy at this level here, my take profit should be here, and my stop loss will be, let's say I can catch a nice easy 1 to 5. Then once it breaks this level retest, I can also add another position, you see, and capitalize both of the two sides. That's why I'm even happy that we're having a deeper pullback at this point here, so that I can catch all these two buys. You see? Interestingly, if even more interestingly, if it can draw back to this other OG point, because this is also another point where I can look for buys, and my take profit will be all the way here. So you can see I can catch 1, 2, 3 trades without doing nothing. So all I have to do is just be patient with it. Yeah, just have to be patient with it and see what it will do for me. Yeah, especially if the daily can switch and close bullish, then will be very much okay. But this is okay. I'll still be looking at this pair even next week. uh euro G, euro GPP, from last week I've been telling you will catch a counter trade, and because of this nice double top and head and shoulder that happened in the daily time frame, even though I'm looking for buys, yeah, I'm looking for buys, but I'm trying to catch these small counter sales so I can capitalize on the both two moves. So this is now the forward time frame. You can see where the nice break below this level, the head and shoulder. Then we had the nice retest here. On the forward, it might look like a wick here and a rejection from the EMA, but if you switch on the 30 minutes, you'll see why I took the trade. So after the retest, I had a nice perfect engulfing candle, just like the way I wanted, and my stop loss right above the structure point there. And we're currently in this sale. Yeah, so my take profit is up to this point here, because this is the only structure point where I can look at selling coming out here. But for now, I'm still looking at this trade, and but I didn't even take it because I only take not more than two trades a week. So I'm just watching it. I already took the Euro CHF and Euro AUD card, so I'm just watching, and it's fun. Like, you don't even have to take, but just see how your strategy is working in the market. So this is another one I'm looking at. Then finally, Euro AUD. Euro AUD, this pair, um, we would have been already in profits if it just respected this point here. But one thing is, it did not break below. Okay, it broke below. Yes, it broke below, but again it broke above. You see, so again we needed the break below, then the retest to sell. But I saw some traders were looking to sell at this point after this 1 hour bearish engulfing and their stop loss right above here. But the fun fact is we're trading above this point here. You see, so I needed it to sell again, to drop below, like it has done now. We had a nice drop below, a double top, in fact, a nice retest, and now we are having a doji. So there's a nice evening star formation in the 30 minutes time frame, mind you, this one right there. So actively, we've considered this to be a trade that we can take if I didn't take any trades. Yeah, this point there would be the trade I would take. Yeah, and my stop loss right above this position. Yeah, then so yeah, then, and what I would like to see is if this new, let me put 4 hour time frame. If this, no, for 1 hour, I think 1 hour, was it the 1 hour I was trying to say if I can see a bearish engulfing candle. Wait, which one was I was trying to see? Okay, yeah. Since we have the doji here, yeah, it's even a nice confirmation that the price might change direction. So let's just see and hope this daily candle can just float, because I'll be interested in this pair, and maybe even probably come out after I reach this point, because now I'll be approaching my level where I want to sell, to buy this thing again. Yeah, so that's it for my pairs, and I'm still waiting because we still have one more day to go. That is just the update of the first week, last week of April and first week of May, because today is on the first and tomorrow will be on the second. So I don't know if you can consider it the first week of April, or first week of May, or last week of April, or combined. So, but it is what it is. So I'll update you more on. I'll make a video on Sunday on the recap of how it all went and what we'll be looking at in the following week. So thank you for watching, guys. Yeah.